welcome back to episode 8 of the workshop. I cannot believe we made 8 episodes in 1 week. Blows my mind. So for today's project, we are going to make 2 planets. We are going to be using spray paint, acrylic, we're going to be using color, and we're also going to be using fake moss and other textures like plastic to create some depth with these planets. Alright, with that being said, let's get started! Alright, so we got our spray paint out, we got our mask, and these are the acrylics that we are going to use for today and the colors. So, I decided that I'm going to have my moon right here. So first thing you do, cover the base with the size that you want for your planet, and then get out your black and just lightly spray on the side. So then when you reveal it, you'll know where your outline is. Alright, the next step is to get out your brush and start painting the acrylics. And again, keep your lines thick so that way when you spray it with the spray can at the end, you'll get a really nice shadow. Yeah, if you get anything over the lines, it's okay, because then you can just completely wipe it down. Now this orange that I'm using is also neon colored, which means it can reflect in the black light. Now this is the only color that they had at the store, but hopefully in future episodes I'll be able to experiment more with this, so I can show you what I mean. Okay, so now I'm going to apply textures. First texture we're going to use is moss. Now this is fake moss, but you can buy this for a few bucks. And now we will also incorporate some plastic. Okay, so that's roughly what I'm looking for. So, now it's time for my favorite part, shadow. So on this side of the planet is where I'm going to have my shadow, and this side I'm going to spray with white, just like we did in the previous episodes. So once that paint dries, that's going to look really fabulous. So I think we're ready to cover it. So then, cover it. Now, as I said at the beginning of the episode, you'll have some paint on the side, just wipe it down. Spray, then get out your palette knife. Alright, so since I can't find my fucking palette knife, we're going to use plastic. Then get out your white. Spray on one side. And since my best friend Madison really likes when I write cuss words on my planets so she can find them, I'm going to write my favorite word. Fuck. Fun fact, fuck is my favorite word. It's also my favorite action, but that's for a different episode. Now spray all the way around with black. And then get out your white and place your stars. Alright, so after you remove your pieces, this is what the planets look like. So, I've also decided I'm going to add a star right here, just to tie it up. Just like that. If you get a little extra texture, just remember, this is space. There's really no rules to this. So this is what the piece looks like once it's all dried. I also want to show you some of my previous artwork as well, since I've incorporated mixed media elements just like this with previous planets. This is one of them. This one was just using safety pins, so that is what that looks like. Another one I was using just regular old chains and sequins. So you could really get creative with it. You know, it's just a matter of me usually just going into a store, finding odd materials and letting them inspire me as far as what they want to be made into. Whether it be a planet, a landscape, or even just some abstract piece. It doesn't even have to be a concept. That's the thing about art. There are so many different directions, and you can have any voice that you want. It's just a matter of finding who you are and then translating it into the art pieces. Alright, so that concludes this episode. I also want to provide some good news to you guys. Instead of doing just 10 episodes for my first season, I'm going to bump it up to 12. So that gives us a couple extra episodes to do some work. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.